I'm going to explain the intraday range window report on edgeful.com. So here we're looking at the price action report type. We're looking obviously at the intraday range window report. We're looking at SPY in the trailing 1 year. So what this report measures, and I'll kind of play with it a little more in a second, but what this report measures is within a certain window that you select, what is the average range, what is the minimum range, and what is the maximum range in the last year. So in this case, we're looking at the last year. So in the last year. So let's say you only trade the first hour of market open. So that's from 9:30 Eastern to 10:30 Eastern. Now, what this report is showing you is that the average range in the first hour of market open, the range being the high to the low, is $2.22 for SPY. The lowest range that has ever happened in the last year for this time window, from 9:30 to 10:30, is 62 cents. The highest range is $6.66. So what this report allows you to do is see, okay, I only like to trade the first hour. What is my expectation for the range for that time? So let's say you're in a trade, you're long, right? You don't want to set your profit targets $4 away because in the first hour, which is your trading window, it's not going to get that to that $4 move. It usually takes a lot longer for that $4 move to kind of like play out. Where let's say you only like to trade between 1 and 2 o'clock, right? So let's switch this over here. You just have to drag, and then that's how you can change the window. So if you only trade between 1 and 2 o'clock, you can see that the range is much lower. So $1.64 on average. And what that means, again, is you don't want to have a different expectation from what actually tends to happen. So you don't want to aim for a $3 move if you only trade between this window, if the move is actually only $1.60 on average. I know the trading the last hour of the day is pretty popular. So you can see that this is the last hour from 3 to 4 p.m., that the range in that last hour is generally only $1.70. And obviously there have been some crazy days, almost an $8 move, but this is not really something you want to bank on in terms of happening every day. This is really the one that you should expect to happen. And if this does happen, if it's in your favor, that's amazing. If it's not, it's just another day trading. So we also have the verbal explanations of everything down here. We have a little more detail in this section over here. And you can also use this report by weekday. So then you can select, okay, if I only like to trade Thursdays and I want to trade the first hour, then now we're on the by weekday toggle here. If we go to Thursdays, now you can see the difference by weekday. So every weekday has a slightly different range, and this report really helps you understand, set the right expectations for the time that you're trading in. So you can use this with options, you can use it with shares, you can use it with futures, you can use it with practically anything. It just really gives you an understanding of where to set your targets, like how much meat is there on the bone in this time window that you're trading in. And if you ever have any questions, you can always click the support button and reach out to us. We're always willing to help the traders, help our users, and improve the reports and actually show you how to implement this in your trading. Just always reach out to us, and we're always happy to help. And thank you for watching.